Hello and welcome. My name is Farooq Ahmed, and let's talk about Team India. India made it to the finals in the first two All Test Championship, but both time we came to this close. But in the end, we got in empty hands. But third edition, we didn't even qualify. And the way things are going, the fourth one, honestly, is looking doubtful. Hard to say. But have you seen the current state of team? All our senior players are gone. There are just one veteran left, Ravindra Jadeja. And now even his place in the squad is being questioned. When we last won a test series, it was way back in October last year and that too against Bangladesh. Since then, fans have been missing Kohli and Rohit after just one test matches, and apart from Bumrah, there is not a single bowler consistently taking wickets. And let's be honest, Bumrah is not going to play every test. So let me ask you, do you really see Team India reaching the WTC final in 27? Please comment down below and I want to hear what you think. And let me make it more easier by showing you India's test schedule for the next 2 years. We are currently playing against England. Next, we host a home series versus West Indies, and then another home series against South Africa. And after that, we tour New Zealand and Sri Lanka, followed by five big matches, home series against Australia. Now do the math. Until then, let me update you on what is happening in the current series. Here is the latest update. Bumrah is almost confirmed to miss the second test. And why? The Indian team has already landed in Brigham and started their practice session for the next base. But guess what? Bumrah was not seen bowling even a single over in the nets. Didn't participate at all. The team management is being super cautious this time. Remember what happened in Sydney. They don't want a repeat. Since 2024, if there is any bowler who has delivered the most overs in Test cricket, it is Jasprit Bumrah, over 400 overs. Now, can you imagine what is the impact of Jasprit Bumrah in Team India? And Gautam Gambhir has not officially said which matches Bumrah will play or skip, but sources suggest he will take alternate. Maybe he will play the first, skip the second, and return for the third, and sit out on the fourth, and come back on the fifth. It could be a possibility and interesting strategy, but the deeper question is, will the team tweak his rest schedule depending on the scoreline? That remains to be seen. Now let's address the elephant in the room. If not Bumrah, then who? And I think honestly, no one. There is no bowler in our squad right now who matches his level. Harshit Rana, who was held back in England as an injury backup, has already been sent home, which clearly means Arshdeep is finally getting his test debut. And honestly, it is a match late. He should have played alongside Bumrah in the first test because Arshdeep is a left arm pacer who swings the ball both ways and brings variety to the attack. Had he been there in the first match, maybe, just maybe, England. We could have bowled England out. Bumrah would have had some much needed support. Now, how successful Arshdeep will be on his own. That's something we will be all watching closely. But for one, I can't wait for third test where hopefully both Bumrah and Arshdeep play together. But it is not just these two odd is. Coach Gautam Gambhir is now fully switched on and multiple changes might be on the cards. So yes, Arshdeep may not be the only deep shining for India in the second test. And let me explain, there is Akashdeep and maybe even Kuldeep. Rashid Krishna has not bowled a single delivery in the nets either. Just like Bumrah, so it looks like Akashdeep might get a shot. And then there is a Kuldeep Yadav. Could he finally be back on test?